Hello, it is week 14. Now, I think you're probably all very exhausted from all the hard work you put in. So, now let's buckle down real tough. Okay? All right. So, you've made it. We're pretty much at the last week of the term, except for next week we have 2 days. And keep that in mind. So, your final project that you're working on this week is essentially, in all of its entirety, going to be due on Tuesday of next week. Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Next week is not a full week. So what we're going to do today in our announcements is we're going to walk through everything that you've got to do this week. I want to inform you about submissions for the Creative Writing magazine that TCC has, and I'll show you how you can submit those things. I'll attach a link onto this email. And an encouragement for me for you to submit all of your things, everything that you've missed, everything that's late, submit all that stuff. All right, and I'll give you the final date that I can have everything. All right, so pretty simply, let's just look at everything that's going on for week 14. So, as I said, we're gearing up to submit our final project. After reading a short story strong in both perspective and voice, which is kind of in honor of those laser cat eyes. It's called Cat Person by Kristen Rupinian. This was a hot story. I think it was in 2017. Just as a warning, there's kind of like some sexual experiences in here that are really like painfully awkward, like really awkward. So just get ready for that. It's a really interesting story that makes commentary on the nature of dating relationships in our world today. But it's a really good short story. It's a very modern short story, obviously, 2017. And I wanted to expose y'all to some more new things. Okay? All right. So I want you to focus on the type of artist you want to become and the type of product you want to create. So as you think through what that means for you, your goal is to craft a final project that articulates such an identity, right? So basically, who are you and what do you want to say? Those are the things that I want you to think about. So make sure that you're finishing up on Writing by Stephen King. You're going to read Cat Person by Kristen Rupinian. And then you're going to look at Project 3 Directions. Okay? So after reading Project 3 Directions, remember your overall project is due not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. But essentially what you're doing this week is you're working on it, right? And what I would like for you to do is if it is the project that you are the most proud of, I want you to wind up submitting that to the Creative Writing magazine, and I'll show you how to do that. Or if there's another poem or other entry that you really love, you can submit that as well. You can submit multiple things. It's a good way to get your name in print, and also a great thing to put on a resume as well. So make sure that you're doing that. I'll send out more encouragements to do that. Okay? All right. So all you're really doing for your assignment this week, it's pretty much just going to get you free points as you're thinking through your project that you're working on this week, is you're going to give me a project outline. Answer the questions. What genre will you write? What does your personal voice sound like in your writing? What perspective or point of view will you use? And what is your message? Right? So submit your answers to the ungraded week 14 discussion board. Don't stress about it. Don't stress about it. It's just a way for you to plan. It is not a graded assignment. Don't panic. So clicking the week 14 discussion board, you'll click create thread, paste your things in there, and then respond to classmates in the same way that we've been doing with encouraging statements or ways that you think that they can improve. Okay? All right. So I'm going to attach this image. Let's open it up real quick. This PDF in this email, so it's the Marine Creek Reflections Literary Journal. So you can submit poetry, fiction. You can also submit art and photography. Photography? I said that weird. Photography. Okay there. So submit to mcrnorthwest.com, and there's going to be a panel of people that are going to review your work to see if it can be submitted for print. So it's a really awesome way to see your work that you've been working hard on. The things that you are most proud of, whether it's this project that you're working on currently or past projects, please submit all of them that you're proud of. Even if it's something that you didn't do, if you have photography or poetry or a story somewhere that you just thought was the cats, more cats. submit that stuff. So make sure you submit. All right. So submit there. I'll attach this image and that link as well. Along with other things, y'all, submit your things. Submit your grades. Please, please, please submit your grades. If they're late by 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks, just submit. Times are crazy. Stop giving me these like long emails about things that are going on. It's crazy for everyone, unless you just want me to hear it and know, which I'm perfectly fine with. But you don't need to justify the insanity of life right now. I get it. Just submit. Just submit. So just to give you an overview of what's happening, if we look at the syllabus, you'll see that week 14 runs from April 27th to May 3rd. So week 15, finals week, is done on May 6th. So I guess it's a Wednesday. Sorry, I said Tuesday earlier. So you have to have everything submitted, ready to rock and roll by 11:59 p.m. on May 6th. That's the latest I can accept anything. If it's after that, you're kind of rolling the dice, because on May 7th, I'm grading everything that I can, and I'm submitting my final grades. So if you submit later than this, you're really risking it. So get everything in by that date. Okay? All right. Last thing that I want to mention is that you all need to do your course evaluation. So at the beginning of week 14, you'll notice that I've got a few screenshots here. It says, please make sure to complete your course evaluations. There are two ways you can do it. One is to click on that course evaluation link on the left side of your Blackboard page. Another one is to go in through WebAdvisor and to click Students and click Evaluate Your Courses. So please make sure you do that. It helps me out. It helps TCC out to know how we can best serve you. Okay? All right. You are all wonderful, awesome humans. If you need help, drop in on Google Hangouts between 12 and 2. I will be there for you. Email me, message me via Remind, whatever it is you need. Y'all have a great week.